Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 121B. It's a tier 10 Chinese premium medium tank. It's located on the northwest or northeast spawn of Karelia, and it's under the command of Orange's Toxis. Yeah, this is the last one of the batch that he sent me. Yeah, he did send me a rather large batch, but I think we'll be safe for a little while before he sends me some more. Some of you have mentioned that you really like his replays because he does have really good battles. Just like Filipperino, he goes in all aggressive and usually gets some good responses from the enemy. And yeah, they're well worth watching because they're instructional. First targets, TVP takes a hit, 380 hit points. That's a 105mm gun. It's capable of 390 alpha. And the standard pen is 261mm with standard APCR, and with the heat rounds, if I can get the cursor to go down there. There you go. Oh, it disappeared again. 350mm with the heat rounds. Now you can see he's actually kind of dominating this corner at the moment. The ISU-152 is not really getting a look in. But you see, he's got a much faster reload rate than the ISU-152, and he can pull back into cover very quickly, whereas the ISU-152 has to point directly at the target. It's a little more difficult for him to avoid fire. Well, yeah, the ISU-152 is now attracting fire. And okay, we've got a target, TNH. Didn't get one in there. And we've also got an Object 263. You know how dangerous those are. Based on the IS-7 hull. Very strong armour. Only the lower plate is the weak spot. Okay, so what's he going to... Oh, he's going for the lower plate. And no, didn't get anything off there. We just saw a 50 TP come into sight. And... a VK! Unfortunately, that shell was not accurate, which was very unfortunate. That one was a little better. It's tracked the guy, so he's now vulnerable. And this one hit the hitbox, and he's claimed 412 on a high roll. Go for another one. Yeah, he got that one in as well. Low roll though, 374. And the kill shot goes to the ISU-152, so it wasn't a wasted trip for him. He has got some damage. So what can I tell you about the 121B? Well, it's a premium, which means you can buy it. I think, if I remember correctly, it's in the collector's vehicle tab. And I think you can exchange bonds to get one. It's a very good medium, actually. It's a clan rewards tank. So if you were good in the clan battles, clan tank battles, you would actually get one. But it is one you can purchase. Now it's got good DPM, good penetration, it's got a very well angled turret, so if enemy shells do hit the front of your turret, there's very little chance that they're going to ping straight away. They'll probably ricochet off. In fact, it's 240mm at the front of the turret, and yeah, the ISU-152 didn't survive that one. But we're going to try and use his wreck creatively. And there you see, the Scorpions just proved me right by bouncing around off the roof of the 121. Now, they're still firing in this direction. But we're going to see if we can poke around the other side. It's not a weak spot up there. And you can see he's got the blue light. He's actually tried to go through the armour at the top. It's a strong point, actually, on those tanks. So... not always going to get that through. Even though he's firing heat rounds now, he's not getting through. Yeah. Much better to actually aim for the lower plates on these things. They are tremendously weak. Yeah, you're not getting through, so not worth it. Okay, TNH, that's worth it. TNH will easily pen. Okay, Mr. TNH, you want a round? Oh, no, didn't go through that one because the angle was wrong. And he was spotted, so he'll have to stay behind the rock until he's gone unspotted. Yeah, they just fired and hit the ISU-152, even though he's a wreck. Now this tank does have good acceleration and it's got very good view range. View range is 420 meters. Oh, he got a shot off, but the Leopard was very accurate and very quick, and he got a 105mm round into us. But we are unspotted now, and the Leopard can't see us, but that TNH felt us. That shell ricocheted off the cupola. The bad thing about this tank is I think that it has a lower DPM than the 121 that it actually came from. And the 121, as you know, was a replacement tank for the Type 59. So it's kind of a step down in DPM, but it's got a very average top speed for the class. Top speed 50 kilometers an hour. It's nothing to write home about, really. If that... Oh, the 263 tried to nail him, but he actually got the better of him there. And we can still only see the top, but no, can't see the bottom. And you can see it's a blue dot, which means you can't hit him, you can't pen him. Penetration indicator. Oh, he dodged another shell from the 263 there. And the Leopard's decided to come forward, and that's a big mistake for him because he's going to take damage now. And the Tiger 2 is aiming at him, but here he comes. And there's a kill shot. So, take that, Leopard. Okay, let's hope that the 263 makes the same mistake and he comes forward. I think you're going to have to pop close to the bush just to check. There he is. Nope, didn't get that one. I think he came back far enough that he avoided it. No, you can see he's angling to try and get a shot in this direction. Zip past our turret. Oh! Cheeky shot! He went right for the corner next to the lower plate and he got it. Very cheeky. Couldn't pen the TNH though. We're down to just 5 and oh, the enemy 121 just ammo-racked us. So we've had to burn the repair kit. And we're leaving the area now because we've got a 121B to deal with near our cap. Now we might get some help from the Borsig, or I'm not so sure we'll get some help from the Tiger 2 though, but I think he is coming back. They've recognised what the problem is. We're down to just 3 players left on our team versus 5 enemy. And you've just seen how effective the 121 is. And the shot that actually went in the rear of the turret, you can see it there, that was from the enemy 121B. That's a 105mm round right through the back of our turret, which isn't so strong. It's only 60mm at the rear of the turret, whereas it's 240 right at the front. Okay, the 121's hiding around the corner. He was going to pop out the moment some of our guys came back, the Tiger 2 and ourselves. But now he's kind of in a bit of a problem now because he's caught in the crossfire. If he pulls out, the Tiger 2 will have a shot and we can have a shot any second. He must be looking at us, not at the Tiger 2. Yes, he is. And you can see that RNG just fires a round straight through his turret with a heat round. And now the Tiger 2 can have a go as well. Oh, we received a round from a 50 TP, but here we go. That's it. That's a kill. Okay, so now 3 versus 4. Still got the Borsig, still got the Tiger 2, but RNG is Toxis lost a few hit points to a 50 TP. Now, the 50 TP could only see us because the 121B on the enemy team was actually highlighting us. Oh dear, we just lost the Tiger 2 to a Striv. Now, the Borsig is actually sitting down in the swamp at the moment. And we're making a nest so we can actually spot the enemy and they can't see us. And there's one. The Char Future 4 takes a low roll for 353. Okay, so we know he's probably coming up to us. He's gone into the dip. Probably not a good idea to go over the edge here because when you do go over like that, it's very difficult. And, oh, for a second I thought he was going to have difficulty pulling back. 50 TP's turned up. Oh no, it ricocheted. Now he's loading the heat. And the Striv is just around the corner from the Borsig. They're trying to take out our Borsig. They got 2 shots in. And we can't get an accurate fix on either of them. There's the strip. Oh, we lost the ball, Sig. So it's now 1 versus 4 for RNG. He's got 39% of his health left. Now, what do? I think he's going to go around the corner, deal with the Char Future 4 first. And that guy's probably just waiting around the corner. No, he's not there. Not showing, at least. Oh, he is. There he is. He has turned up. Now, he would have been... He's one shot, so we can get rid of him straight away. We want to do so without losing any hit points, though, if we can help it. The other two are going to be coming up very shortly. There we go. And he did that one without losing anything, but the enemy now know exactly where we are. But it's now 1 against 3. Now he's actually driving forward with his turret reversed, which means he's got the fast getaway. The 50 TP fluffs his shot. Now he's got 74% health. We can't see the health of the other two, but we do know that the Shriv and the Yag Tiger on the enemy team are, well, average players. So I think he's going into the defensive position here, trying to use this bush to see if he can get a shot into the 50 TP. Yes, that's nice. A high roll, 421. Still going to need at least 2 more shots to kill the guy. That's one of them. And he's another high roll, so the next shot will kill the 50 TP. Yes! And that's potentially a high caliber as well. 20% of the enemy hit pool. Okay, so where does he go? Which direction? Oh! Well, it's already worked out for us because the Striv just immobilized us. But now he's in a bit of a problem because he's reloading. And he's now out the game. And that's a Top Gun. So there's only one left. It's the Yag Tiger. He's last seen at the other end of the map. And we can use our sixth sense to work out if the enemy's seen us. The only unfortunate thing is if he has got the right gun, he could take us out with one shot. But I'm guessing that even if he does hit us, he's not going to kill us. And we do know that he's got 2,100 hit points, so he's full health. He might be an AFK. Oh, no. RGS Toxis wasn't watching where he was driving there, but I think he was thinking about other things. He may have been on autopilot. You can see how good the armor on the front of the vehicle is. Just look at those bounces that came off the armor. Yeah, it's a very strong turret. If the enemy aims for your turret, they're more than likely going to bounce off. It was only the fact that that 121B fired at the rear of his turret that he managed to get through it. Okay, so we're watching for the sixth sense to go off because we know that if he does see it, then he's been spotted. Now the other thing about this tank is that it's also got poor gun depression. It's only 5 degrees, and similar to all other Chinese vehicles which have very poor gun depression, mostly down to the shape of the turret. He has been seen. Okay, and that was the 2-minute warning, by the way. He's waiting here to go unspotted. He's loaded heat. Now, will he try to proceed? Yes. So how did he get spotted? Who was the... where's the position? Where's the Yag Tiger located? I think he must be over near the centre where he was last seen. And it's a good possibility he might be an AFK. Let's hope he is an AFK. Okay, we've got coming up to a minute. Not seen yet. There he is! And he's not moving! He's an AFK! This is for the win. Just fire away and collect all those hit points. Harvest them. They all belong to you. And this is to win the battle. He hasn't got enough time to waste all the other ammo to get a thousands. But he does win the game. And that is a gun-up victory. Fantastic game there from RGS Toxis. Well, here's the end of battle stats, and that was a humdinger of a game because you got an ace tanker in it, and getting an ace tanker in a 121B game is difficult because the players who have this tank are normally exceptionally good, which means the standard is very, very high indeed. You got a Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemies, a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, he got 11, a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a Fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He got the High Caliber for dealing the most damage in that game, and he certainly did earn it, as well as the Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. In fact, he ended up with 7, one short of getting a Radleys, but there was only that number of tanks left in the battle, and I'm pretty sure the Borsig and the Tiger II were both happy that they contributed a little to the end of the game. They showed RNG's Toxis where the enemy were as they were attacking him, and so gave him a chance to tactically work out how he was going to play the battle, and he played it perfectly. He got rid of the problem from the Char Future 4. He then waited for one of them to approach the cap area. It turned out to be the Striv, and then he could go after the last one. Well, took out the 50 TP fairly well as well. That was difficult because he was not a one shot, he was several shots to kill him. And of course then, to get an AFK at the end, the Yag Tiger, I think he must have been really pleased about that, because although he couldn't get a Fadens because he couldn't waste the ammo in the time, but he certainly did guarantee and nail that victory for his team. Well done. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage in the game was 6,805 hit points. The next highest damage after that was the Yag Tiger. He wasn't AFK, or at least he wasn't at the start of the game, because he got 3,906 hit points of damage. And the next highest scorer after him was the Striv with 3,776. So he must have gone AFK near the end. Either that or he just gave up and thought, oh, well, I'm not going to bother, and left it at that. When it came to kills, it was RNG's Toxis. He got 7 kills in that one. 4 kills went to the Yag Tiger. 3 kills went to that 50 TP that he took out. And when it came to base XP, yes, it's the 121B. It's RNG's Toxis with 1,362. The second highest was the Tiger II with 1,126. And the third was the Lorraine 40 ton with 1,090. And those are the only guys who managed to get over 1,000 in the game. So exceptionally well played. He's got the top in all 3 columns again. Let's have a look at detail. 44 shots fired, 34 direct hits, 21 penetrations, damage of 6,805 hit points, of which 2,724 were at more than 300 meters. 7 hits received from the enemy, 4 penetrations, 3 non-penetrations, and 1,320 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 killed, and 329 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 56,933 credits from the game, but he did fire a lot of premium ammo, but I think we can forgive him, even though it's a loss of 104,959. So yes, it's 959 credits. We can forgive him because he got the win. He did it. He actually turned it all around. It was 1 versus 4. And he still won. 1,362 XP, 102 for this being a premium vehicle, 2,145 experience points altogether. What can I say? That is a great turnaround. During that battle, it looked like the enemy were easily going to win it. He had to abandon his position on the southern pass. The Tiger II did come back to help him. It was all he could do, really, under the circumstances, but he didn't get very far before he got spotted and taken out by the 50 TP. The Borsig did his best as well. He was in a very good, secure position, but that Striv managed to creep up on him, and then the 50 TP gang-banged him, and that was the end of his game. But, well, RNG's Toxis, he did play it right. As I said, he got the Char Future first, which was the one-shot, easy kill, got rid of him. Then he dealt with the 50 TP who came up, and he did it cleverly, using the bush mechanic, made it difficult for the 50 TP to fight him. And then, of course, the Striv came around the corner, and his one shot proved to be the victory shot, because RNG's Toxis didn't even need to rush him, because he was so low on hit points anyway. He just needed one shot into him to kill him. And so, yeah, it all worked out fine in the end, and it was a great game. I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And please do remember, we've got a second channel called The General, where you can watch really great replays with lots of kills, no commentary whatsoever, so there's nothing going to spoil it. But I put out a huge amount of effort to put those videos up, and it's almost like an industrial production line, because I'm putting up almost as many replays and videos as the leading player who uploads what replays onto YouTube. And so that is something else. Actually, we're doing about 5 replays a day. He's putting up Black Show replays. He's putting up about 6 or 7, I think, but we're close to him. But of course, remember, we've got 2 channels and he's only got 1, so yeah, we are actually putting out more replays than he does, but of course over 2 channels. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed all that, and if you did, that's my job done. Thanks for watching.